When you think of the greatest video games of all time, well, you probably don't think of a game like Garden Warfare. But whenever the game does come into discussion, I have no doubt that you have nothing but good things to say about the game. I mean, seriously, try and think of one bad thing about the Garden Warfare games. Maybe some characters are too strong, or some too weak, or maybe the storyline of the campaign is basic. But when it comes to the game/games as a whole, I can't think of a series less hated by the community, apart from that one. But how did we get here? To a multiplayer shooting game between a disco ball with teeth and a goat on a hoverboard? Well, let's go back a few years. The very first game in the PvZ franchise is of course Plants vs Zombies, the original. The game was initially released on the 5th of May 2009, and although tower defense games were nothing new at the time, this game had a certain charm that would pull you in and have you hooked. Something only the best of tower defense games can get you to do. And so thanks to this game's quick success, it was remastered and ported to mobile devices in 2011, where its popularity would only continue to rise. And so it was no real surprise when a sequel was released a couple years later in August of 2013. PvZ 2, a free-to-play mobile game which unsurprisingly was also a hit amongst tower defense fans, despite some controversial premium features. But it's a mobile game, so, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, thanks to these games' success, another sequel was in order. But not just any sequel, a third-person shooter. Yeah, I'm sure no one was expecting that from a basic tower defense game. This new third-person shooter, Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare, was announced at E3 2013 as a game for PC and console, and was officially released in February of 2014. This game was different. Something about the freedom of being able to play as your favourite little plant guy in an open 3D environment. It really was a masterpiece for not only tower defense fans, but for fans of all shooter games, from TF2 to Call of Duty. But playing as your favourite plant from the original series isn't even the most fun and unique feature of the game. Rather, it's the fact that you can not only play as a plant against a zombie, but you can, in fact, play as a zombie against the plants. An idea that, at the time, was something all fans of the series were looking forward to, and an idea that we take for granted to this day. This feature was truly innovative, and was a large reason as to why this game succeeded. This being said, you might still wonder where the replayability comes from in a game like this, which brings me to the game's dozens of character variants. Each character in the game has its own unique skins, which don't only change the appearance of the character, but also change its in-game stats and element type. For example, the Toxic Pea, which is a variant that would not only increase the splash damage of your basic pea shooter, but would also apply a lasting poison effect to any zombie it would hit, at only a cost of decreasing impact damage from your basic pea shot. So you may be thinking, why would you ever use a basic character over one of its variants? And that's because to unlock a variant, you have to collect enough of its sticker parts from a sticker pack. The main incentive to keep playing are these sticker packs, and through silver coins gained after a match, you can buy these sticker packs for a chance at either an accessory for your character, a plant pot helper to use in matches, or of course, a character piece. But these packs aren't the only in-game incentive to keep playing. The game's next biggest feature, its ranking system, allows a player to play for not only coins to open more card packs, but for a personal rank to show off during a game to let everyone know just how greasy you are. And that yeah, I've put way too many hours into a garden-themed third-person shooter game. Anyway, all this is well and good, but not quite the pinnacle of gaming, like it may be occasionally referred to as. And this is because Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 1 isn't the game loved by everyone I'm talking about. That title goes to its sequel, Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Despite the first game being good enough on its own, its sequel, Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2, improves upon almost everything the original game had to offer, and more. The main feature being the game's interactive backyard. In Garden Warfare 1, all there really was before you joined an online match were a few menu options and a sticker shop. In Garden Warfare 2, we're put in an open hub that doesn't just serve as a fun little area to run around before you start a game, but instead is filled with objectives, secrets, and an entire series of campaign levels for both plants and zombies. which even features post-game content, with entire character variants to unlock. And if this wasn't enough for you, the game has dozens of secrets and relatively hidden features that could honestly make up an entire game of their own. I'm talking about both the Golden Gnomes and the Trials of Gnomes, which are a game changer. Golden Gnomes are a set of collectible items scattered all across the world of Garden Warfare 2. From the main hub, to campaign levels, to even online games, these gnomes, which total to 54, can be found anywhere. But what's the point of going through all the effort of collecting these gnomes? Well, with a complete collection, you can head down to the sewer through this big entranceway, and a secret door will unlock in the Chamber of Gnomes. Inside, you'll find 3 gold chests, with 2 customizations for your backyard, and 1 with 100,000 coins. Enough to get you some pretty good card packs. But wait, that's not even it. As if this room wasn't secret enough, if you turn around and look up, you'll find a hidden button, which, if you shoot, will unlock yet another secret door behind one of the chests. Upon entering this room, you're greeted with some levers and a puzzle to solve. Once you complete this puzzle, you're welcome to a giant gnome-themed room with a little gnome vinyl player, which plays this jammer.
I'm a gnome, yes I am a gnome. On the lawn with my swan and my fawn, yeah. I'm a gnome, I'm a garden gnome.
But that's not even it. In this room, there are not only 2 more golden chests with backyard items, but there are also 3 rainbow chests, which give you a grand total of $500,000, along with a legendary accessory you can use on any character to distort your perspective in a gnomish way. Although it probably won't help very much in combat. So with this brings me to the next gnome-themed event, the Trials of Gnomes. The Trials of Gnomes are available through this giant portal underground, unlocked by a key in the town hall you need to buy from a seagull. Once you're through the portal, you're thrown into whatever this place is. Either way, it's pretty cool looking, and full of even more portals. To open your first 4 portals, you'll have to earn their respectively coloured keys from packs that come in chests bought with the rainbow stars. When unlocked, these portals open into 4 different trials. The Trial of Shooty Shooty, the Trial of Recollection, the Trial of Balance, and the Trial of Hot Doom. Upon completing these surprisingly difficult challenges, you'll be gifted a code you can use for each coloured portal in this little gnome temple. If you fill in the blank spaces using each portal's code, you can determine the master code. This code will allow you to spawn the final gnome boss in the centermost portal. This boss, the Rainbow Guardian, is tougher than any gnome before it, and if you do manage to beat him and his minions, the final rainbow portal will unlock, and when entered, you'll be greeted by a pair of chests. Upon using rainbow stars to open these chests, you'll receive not just an accessory, or a bunch of money, or even a new character variant, but an entire new and unique character you can use in multiplayer games. For the plant side, you receive the Torchwood character, a giant tank who shoots rapid fire from his arm. And on the zombie side, you get the Hover Goat, a goat on a hoverboard. It even shoots lasers, as well as being a support character. But the team at EA and PopCap didn't have to add these insane new characters, or these unique secrets, or giant campaigns. They could have just made a cash grab to capitalize off the popularity of the original Garden Warfare, but they didn't. They made a game through passion and love for the franchise. And this is the real reason behind the universal love shown to the Garden Warfare games from fans. This is why Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare is loved by everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.